welcome to What's the Fair podcast. I'm Karen.
I'm Winnie.
I'm Serena.
Welcome. All right, our first topic of the podcast is from Danny the Fanny. They said, bananas. Absolutely terrified of them. I can't be in a room with one, see someone eat one or anything. The thought of them makes me feel sick.
This is like the milk one.
Oh yeah, it is like the milk one. There was another one where someone talked about how they were afraid of milk, and just like seeing someone like touch milk, like they couldn't have someone touch their glass of milk because they were like, oh, it's contaminated now.
That's weird. I thought you meant like you were scared of the milk.
I mean,
it's gonna be a little bit, yeah.
Like, kind of.
Yeah, they're just like really uncomfortable. Like it had to be like they poured it themselves, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Like even if they touched a carton, it wasn't good.
Isn't that more of like fear of poisoning?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I was like maybe, and you're just like, I don't think so, honey.
I don't know.
But yeah, bananas. Why is my first question. It's like, why are you so afraid of them? Because, okay, do you think?
Well, I mean, it's like an irrational thing, so I guess maybe they can't explain it.
Maybe
just feel
they
it.
were killed by a banana in their past life.
No.
Mm-hmm.
How are you gonna? I mean, I guess you could slip on a banana peel.
Yeah, maybe
die.
that's what
And
happened.
die. All right, be careful
We
around
solved
bananas.
it.
We solved it.
Danny, it's all good now.
Danny the Fanny, it's all good. Just avoid bananas. But like, any size bananas? Like, what about plantains? Does that count towards plantains as well? Because they have those like little I don't know what they're called in English, but they're like, I think in Chinese it's like little monkey bananas.
He didn't
Those aren't
specify.
plantains.
Those aren't plantains, but those are baby bananas.
Yeah.
Like I call them baby bananas. And they're smaller and they're like, I think they're sweeter. They taste a little different from regular bananas.
Mm.
Then you have regular bananas, and then you have plantains, which are not bananas, but they're banana shaped.
If he didn't specify it, then I would say he's probably okay with it. Unless you just can't tell. The
You
difference
can
between
tell. You can tell.
them. Maybe he just categorizes like all of it as banana.
Bananas.
Maybe he just doesn't like the taste of them or something.
At some point, it's all banana.
Yeah. Because I remember
That's a really bad joke.
I remember when there was like I had a phase where I didn't like pizza. And like
Really?
seeing other people eating it, I would imagine like the taste or like the feeling of it, and it makes me like gag a little. I mean, before I don't have it anymore.
That sounds exactly like this. It's like I can't be in a room with one, see anyone eat one or anything. That
Because
sounds
you
very
start
similar.
like thinking about it. So I feel like maybe it's
Oh.
like either the taste or something, or just like the feeling of it. Because banana has like,
You
a
know what?
distinct
texture.
I hate like
Yeah.
holding bananas, and then like my hand gets like gritty after, like just from holding it, not even like eating it, like just touching a banana. Maybe my bananas are really bad. I was gonna say, like, have you ever like just felt a banana?
I think you should clean your bananas.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like you hold it, and then like after a while, it like gets on your skin, like the banana, like
Peel, like the outside peel or
the
inside?
the outside peel. It's not even the inside. Like I can just touch like a regular banana. I don't even like putting like a regular banana into a bag or something. I have to like wrap it in like a plastic bag or like wrap it in like napkins or something.
Okay, that actually.
Because I don't.
No,
Because
okay,
I don't-
it makes sense for me because like every time I put a banana in my bag, it gets squished after. So
You
Is
should
it
get those
not?
banana cases.
no,
Those like those hard plastic ones. Just
no,
like-
no. I'm not gonna spend something specifically for a banana.
What is it, like 15? It can't be more than $15. I would.
$15 for one? No, I can't.
Do you know how much they cost?
Who said $15?
I said it can't be $15.
Oh.
Like it has to be less. I was thinking
$2 or something.
this not $2. I want to search it.
It sounds like one of those,
Just 'cause I wanna
hippie
see.
things that people will be like, just $49.99 for one banana case.
Banana
It's not
case.
$49.99.
Well, unless they go like $49.99 for
Okay,
one
let's
banana
see
case.
on
$2.
Amazon. $6.
Oh wait, okay, I was right the first time.
I was gonna say like it couldn't be more than like I was gonna guess actually $7 because I was like it can't be more than like $7-8. Oh, this is from Japan. That's cute.
Wait, look, see, this one's $3.67.
Oh.
What if it's plus shipping?
Well, obviously you don't include shipping costs when you say how much is this.
The cost is the cost.
Oh, this one, a Tupperware limited edition banana keeper for
$14.
It's
$14.
Bananas. What does that mean?
It can fit small bananas and big bananas. My biggest question is, that looks exactly like almost an L. Like, no, it should be a J, I should say. It looks like a J. Mm-hmm. What is that, like, little tail part going to fit? Bananas aren't that curved.
I don't know, but it's supposed to fit all bananas. So.
All size bananas. Okay, so do you think they would be scared of looking at a banana case? Because they could imagine.
I feel like it would affect. He would be affected by plantains too, because like then he would think of bananas.
Yeah.
And then like that association.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you ever find something you were disgusted with, like that was related to pizzas?
No, but that's because it was like can you think of something that's similar to pizza?
Pie.
No, it's
not.
You
can't. No, you can't. But yeah, bananas, I think it's like, the smaller baby banana. Are those even common?
I mean, I see them, yeah. I see them around.
I was thinking, because I always thought it was like an Asian thing, because I've never heard anyone else talk about, well, again, people don't really talk about bananas,
yeah.
so.
Time to start banana conversations.
Yeah. But at least, like, you don't really see bananas that often. I can't imagine. Like, if I go into work, I don't expect to see a banana on the counter of, like, something.
I do.
Like a desk. Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody's lunch.
Yeah. This is, like,
I expect to see a banana.
I also work with, like, 2 other people at most, so that would also explain it. Okay. Yeah. Well, good luck. I hope you don't see a lot of bananas in your future. That sounds terrible. Because if it's, like, the whole, like, nauseous thing, that just sounds terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Okay, so an anonymous person wrote, I was afraid of blueberries for the longest time. Not like afraid they would do anything, but seeing them would give me a jump scare. Once they rolled out of a pancake that I thought didn't have blueberries, scared the crap out of me. This crap went on until well after college. I'm pretty sure it had to do with that movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I watched it when I was like 6, and I wasn't the same after that blueberry, I'm gonna assume they meant blueberry scene.
Okay.
It's another. Makes sense. Willy Wonka
I like
the
fruit theme.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I very selectively. I don't even think the last one's about a fruit though. How distinctly do you remember that blueberry scene?
Very. It's like
for you. Okay, famous. Give me an out of 10. For you, it's like 10 being the most distinct. Like you can remember every single detail about it.
Why are you asking?
Because for me, I vaguely remember it. Like I would be like a 1 or a 2 scale. Okay. Because I remember her like puffing up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember her being this shade of like blue, but also kind of purple.
Uh-huh.
And then I think they rolled her away. Like that's as much as I remember.
Basically what happened.
Okay. I'll take back my question then. I'll take it back. I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Were you scared after watching the blueberry scene?
No.
No? What about you? Or like uncomfortable, let's say. Were you uncomfortable?
Not really. I mean, I was a kid, so I didn't think much of it.
I never watched that movie.
Wait, you never watched it?
Yeah.
Do you at least, not even like a scene from it, so like not even a clip?
Like, probably like 3-second gifs from it. Like.
But you know the scene, right?
Well, you guys just described it, so like.
Did you ever read the book?
No.
What? You didn't read Did you read the book? Probably. I read the book. I'm surprised you haven't.
Cultured.
Yeah, I read all the books. No, it's because I think I just kind of grew up around them, or I loved his books, so I would always like try to see what new books he had, and so.
I'm just not a big movie person.
It sounds like this person got over it though. They're like talking in past tense.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Also, it didn't seem like as bad as the banana one.
Yeah.
Because he was just kind of like, I got scared.
But like seeing them would give me a jump scare. Like that's intense.
Not as much as I feel like jump scare isn't as much as like being just downright disgusted by like banana.
Yeah, true. Because I feel like you get over a jump scare pretty quickly.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah. But rolling out of a pancake that you thought didn't have blueberries.
How would that even happen?
I don't know. It was probably like sitting on top, and then it just like rolled out or something. Yeah. But like, I'll be scared too. Like,
what is this?
Something comes out of a pancake that you didn't know was supposed to be
and
there.
something that's relatively small and round. Yeah, you'd immediately probably think, oh, it's like a bug, and you get kind of scared. So I can kind of see that. But do you think? Reasonable. I don't think they make the association that it's like a bug. I think they make the association like blueberry, and then they get scared.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's like it rolled out, and they're like, "Oh my god, I thought that was a bug. Oh my god, it's a blueberry."
That sounds terrifying. It's like you're like relieved but also scared at the same time. Oh my god. What about mushed up blueberries? Because I know when I go to Pret, sometimes for breakfast they have like the blueberry yogurt, or they have like blueberry,
like a jam.
Like it's like a jam, or it's more of a sauce than a jam, and it's on the bottom, and it's like all mushed up. And then like, you'd have to mix it in, and I think there's chunks of blueberries in it. I'm not sure, but would they be scared of blueberry jam? Like, would they be able to eat toast with some blueberry jam on it?
I feel like they wouldn't.
Yeah, really? I feel like they probably wouldn't like to. Yeah, but they probably can.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like they wouldn't be like, oh yeah, like I'll have blueberry jam with my toast. But if someone gave it to them, they probably would be like, but I'll eat it.
But thanks. I love that. I'm trying to think of like other fruit
that are like it,
that are like blueberries or like similar in shape or something. I think,
blackberry-ish.
No, blackberries have like a bunch of little round bits on them. Ish.
Blueberries are special.
They are special. There's not really there's not really a lot of fruit that are like. There's a lot of unique fruit. There's like strawberries are very unique.
Yeah. Like blue is a rare color in nature.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Like blackberries are like pretty black purple, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. I don't think there would be anything else that's alike.
Well, it does sound like they have it figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't sound super serious. Like it's just like it's just like a jump scare.
Well, it sounds like they got it. They got over it.
So. Or like it's under control at least.
Yeah.
Sounds okay.
All right. Well,
Anonymous, I hope you're having fun eating blueberries.
Yeah.
Now. I don't think they'll eat it. Just because, can you imagine like seeing a blueberry and you're thinking of the girl who, what was her name? Violet, yeah. And you imagine like her Violet like just expanding, and you're just like, this blueberry is her. I wouldn't want to eat something after that.
Yeah.
It's like eating.
But on the other spectrum, I read that like that's kind of a fetish.
Stop.
Okay, wait. I don't know what she means, so I'm gonna try to piece it together.
Stop.
She biting people?
No, like growing big.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you meant like eating people was a fetish.
No.
I was like cannibalism? Like what you mean?
Oh, that's vampires.
What do you mean growing people? Like
I mean,
big?
I'm not well versed in this
disclaimer,
but I know it's like a thing. People make videos like that. Yeah. But I don't know how it works or anything. I just read about it.
I'm not gonna ask anymore because it sounds like you don't exactly know. Like if it's like a vague thing that someone mentioned like offhand. But I'm trying to think like you mean like when people get bigger?
Yeah, like growing uncontrollably
on a video. Like I'm so confused. Like
time lapse.
Yeah, I mean I'm not.
I took a picture every day for 10 years. Like because like you obviously a human cannot grow.
Yeah.
Like any large amount of inches in like 2 seconds.
I don't know how it works. Maybe they have like a blow up thing.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, I hope that doesn't concern you, and it's just the blueberries. But again, you sound like you have it under control, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Great, Anonymous. All right, last one is from LDN6. London? No. Okay, anyway. Getting sliced into by subway doors because they closed, and I couldn't get all the way into the train because a slow group of tourists won't move farther in.
Very, very New York.
Valid.
I think a lot of people have this fear, or like not necessarily subway doors, like getting squished by subway doors. I like how they phrased it first of all by saying they got sliced into, as if those are blades instead of like the little rubber bits. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think a lot of people are afraid of getting squished by subway doors in general. So like elevator doors especially.
Mm-hmm. That's scary.
Yeah, that's
wait. Really... That's scarier than to you. That's scarier than subway doors.
Have you seen that video of the guy with the dog?
Yeah, I try not to think about that. Yeah.
The dog's fine, I think.
He is fine afterwards. Yeah, because they get it. The person gets it off the lid.
But after that, oh my god, that's scary. I'm pretty sure in a horror movie somewhere, like someone died from that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. For sure. I can easily see that happening. Wait,
that's terrifying. Like, what could have happened?
But that's scary. I used to like imagine when I was a kid, like when I first started taking the train. I used to imagine, like, getting caught in the door, and then the train just going with my hands stuck in there.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think you meant, like, your whole body. You're just,
like... it's, like, dragging me, you know? Like, that's what I imagined.
I never thought about that. That sounds terrifying.
Like, not to, like, add on to the fear, but, like, I know in China, you know how they have, like, another set of door, like, the glass door?
Oh, yeah.
It, like, my mom would be like, hey, don't get stuck in it. I read this newspaper article where this lady got stuck in it, and then the train just kept going, and then, like... Yeah, and I was like 8, so that really got me afraid of trains too. But we don't have that in New York.
That's scary.
Yeah, I think whether or not they should or should not be in New York is like a whole separate bundle of issues that we're not gonna get into. I have a friend who was never really afraid of elevator doors, but one time, so at my college, our elevators are. They don't register when someone is between the doors. So even if you stand there, like in between the doors, smack center, sometimes it'll go like, and then like offhandedly, sometimes it'll like go back. It'll open again before it touches you. But a lot of times it's really like a game of risk. Mm-hmm. So let's say you press the elevator door, it like things open, but it's all the way like not a couple feet, but like it's a distance away. Like you'd have to like hustle to get there. So you hustle and then it's starting to close. So you stick your hand in because, you know, you can add one more person in. And what happens is like if you stick your hand in, okay. And then that like moment while it's still closing, I think every person in my college can relate to that moment where it's like, like, will it close on you or not? Because it's not a big thing because it's not going to be that hard. Mm-hmm. Like it won't squeeze you.
Yeah.
But it's always just like, you know.
I think they have like a faulty sensor in there or something. They need to get that fixed.
You know what? Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about people getting stuck in subway doors.
Okay, they are more violent than you think. Yeah, have you gotten really like stuck in between them?
I've been in the trains where I don't know if it's a conductor or like who it is on the train that's like controlling the doors.
Yeah.
But they'll like someone will get on, or like there's a bunch of people getting on, and the person either they can't see, even though they should because it's their job to literally look and make sure no one's obstructing the doors before they close it, and they'll just be like close, open, close, open, close, open, and so it goes like and the person is just like trying to squeeze in or whatever, and I hate seeing that, and they're always like, don't block the doors, and then I'm just like, you need to chill and wait for them to squeeze in, like you going closing and opening the door is not helping the situation at all. In fact, you're probably making it worse.
Just getting banged up.
Yeah, like, you let me in. Yeah, it's like they're trying to make it in, but this stupid door is making it so that they're like,
This is what happens when you try to sneak in. But I had that happen to me because the conductor was really pissy for some reason.
That's the worst.
I got off on the wrong stop. Yeah. Or something like, or like I needed to transfer, but I got off and I realized like it's not letting me, so I ran back in.
Yeah.
And it closed on me like on my shoulders, and it actually hurts. Like.
Yeah. Sometimes it goes like really hard.
It's pretty violent.
Was it on the D train?
I don't remember. It was It was when I tried to get off on a like Astor place, so 6 train.
Yeah. Oh, the 6 trains. Yeah, those doors are a little violent. they're a little like strong.
Like when I finally got in,
yeah,
like I was with Emily.
Yeah,
we were both kind of like speechless. I was just like, oh my god, like what just happened? Yeah,
that sounds terrible. You know, actually, I was on a train once. This was like way back when I was in high school. And I was taking the train home, and then we noticed that. So what normally happens if you're not in a city where there's like trains, the doors they get to the stop, the doors open, and usually you wait like maybe like 15-20 seconds minimum just to make sure people are out. And also, again, there's a person who's in the middle of the train, and he or she can look at both sides to make sure there's no one obstructing the doors before they close the doors. And so we noticed that this person was closing the doors really fast after they opened, and it got to a point where like there's like really popular stops on that line, and so a lot of people were trying to leave the train, but they couldn't because the doors were closing while they were trying to leave. And so my friend and I, we were like, what's wrong with this train? And so I think at one point we saw a lady who had like a carriage or like a something they were like pushing, and they were trying to get off the train, but they couldn't because it kept closing on the carriage itself.
Oh my god!
Like not even the carriage was out, and then the doors closed on the, let's say, parents. They were closing on the carriage itself, and I think there was like, I remember being a kid being there, and I'm just like, there's a kid on the carriage. What are you doing, like little conductor guy? And so my friend and I, we actually walked up to. We were trying to make our way through the middle between stops, and then my friend actually told the guy off and was like, hey, you need to like make sure you look before you close the doors because you're closing the doors on people. They can't get out. You're just like making it worse for everyone on the train, and like why are you in such a big rush because there's a schedule, whatever. And then the guy, he was super pissy about it. Afterward, like my friend told him off, and then like we were walking. As we got off, we were on our station. We were at a stop. And then the conductor person was like, hey, better watch your back. And I was like, what are you going to do?
Gonna close the doors on you.
Yeah, watch your back. I will close those doors on you next time I see you. I'm like, we're probably never going to see you again.
Yeah.
What's your problem, dude?
That's your fault, dude.
People are just like that, man.
It's terrible.
People just be like that.
But it's great when you get on a train and the conductor's really nice. They're like, next stop is, and they're like very like lively and like musical for no reason.
Love that.
Yeah.
Right?
It just makes my day so much better.
It's so wholesome. I love it. It's great seeing it.
Good conductors.
But I think another point that they mentioned here was a slow group of tourists. I think this is especially true in New York.
They're not used to our speed.
Yeah, they aren't. And they're still trying to figure things out, which I get because I still can't figure things out anymore.
Well, you're not in the city a lot of time because you go to school out of state.
But come on, like even if I was there, like I don't think I can.
Okay, what's your experience like? Because I think compared to the two of us who take the train pretty much daily, and you take it like whenever you're back in the city. Do you feel like you're that person who's like just like lost and like doesn't know what to do?
I mean, like in a way, yes, because it's like I just go on Google Maps, so it's like whatever. But then like whenever I go underground and I lose signal, it's like wow, now I'm like no man's land. It's all for it's all for myself. I'm like relying on screenshots. I'm like, oh, where can I go?
Or you're like reading such a okay, this is Manhattan bound.
Yeah, and then sometimes like. You know how like they have monitors? They're like, oh, this is the stop.
Oh yeah.
But, like sometimes it's like broken. And then, like I can't even rely on that. Yeah. I'm like, am I really gonna look at that map though? Like, get up off my seat and then actually look at the map.
Oh, I've done
obviously not.
Love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my experience.
In my defense, though, the trains, at least in New York, it sounds like they're from New York, for whatever reason, because like the tourists and like subway doors, but in their defense, if they are located in New York, the metro system in New York is like, meh. Like, it's not great. I think especially if I,
it just doesn't work. Yeah.
I was trying to be nice about it, but yeah, it sucks. like they're either like super big train delays half the time, or it's hard to figure out where you're going. I remember when I went to that trip, I went to Japan once, and the subway system there was a godsend. So let's say you're trying to go from point A, like on a subway line, you're trying to go from point A to point B, right? So usually stops on the line are like, oh, this is Manhattan bound, right? So they're saying the direction they go in. But in New York, you can't. It takes a while for you to figure out, unless you know what you're looking for on the platform. You don't know which direction you're going in half the time, because a lot of the subway platforms are like that. They don't tell you which direction you're going in. Mm-hmm. The ones in Japan, so there's like a platform, and then there's like the rails, and then there's like a wall typically behind it, and it tells you, okay, this is like the red line, and it's going from, it's like number 2, which is great. So it's like, this is the red line, so you're on R8 right now. This is going to R9, and you can tell it the direction because there's an arrow, so you know which direction you're going. You know what line you're on because it's like colored. Here it is colored, but it's also like we have 3 to 4 lines that are the same color, and it's just so much more confusing trying to figure out where you're going, because again, it doesn't say where you're going. You might be able to hear it on the little speakers, like, oh, this is the Manhattan bound, blah 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 train, but I think otherwise it's pretty difficult to navigate, especially if you're like, English isn't your first language. It's gonna be super hard to be like, okay, where am I going,
as in impossible. I would never want to be a tourist in New York. I don't think I could work out with the train system if I can't read it too. Because,
like, it's just, get your crap together. But I think the good trick is just being as polite as possible to say excuse me might help.
Yeah. Or you can yell at them to hurry up.
You could.
Get it!
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you're probably not gonna get any help from like bystanders, because
they'll just let you do whatever.
Yeah, they'll just let you do whatever. You're a common sight if you're a tourist.
But yeah, I mean, I've never really had a bad experience saying excuse me, and I've tried to use it more often. And of course, like, I don't want to be like, excuse me. I want to make sure that they don't get they don't have a bad mood after I need to go somewhere. I need to get like cut in front of them or something. So I try to be as polite as possible. Try to sound very, not like happy, because it's really weird being like, excuse me, but I'll but I'll try to be like, excuse me, and like polite but curt at the same time. And I mean, honestly, I've never found a huge issue with it. I've always they've always been like, oh, I'm sorry, and then they move aside.
Yeah.
But I know, like, the whole classic New York vibe is like, you just mumble at them. You're like, fucking, like, these damn tourists. I think that's a very New York thing to have. But try to say excuse me, I guess.
Yeah,
basically.
Then you won't get sliced in two. Subway doors.
Okay. So that concludes our first podcast. Third. Sorry, that concludes our third. You're like offended. I'm so sorry.
Who's running the show?
So we're gonna play this little game. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit. And so I have searched up some horse-related terms, and do you guys both want to play it? So you guys both.
Why specifically horse?
Sure. Because we have a horse girl on the show today.
Oh my god!
I'm outing you, it's you. Okay, so don't look at the screen, please, if you may.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh. Some of them were really weird. I saw the word AIDS, and I was like, what does that mean? Why
horse
is this
AIDS?
That's what I thought. I was like, okay, fine. What do you think AIDS is? When it relates to the horse, what are AIDS?
It's the things blocking the sides.
Okay.
I just straight up thought horse AIDS.
Horse AIDS.
What is it?
The use of hands, legs, seat, weight, and voice to influence a horse. These are natural aids. Artificial aids like whips and spurs may be used to reinforce the natural aids.
Okay. Do people still use whips?
I hope not.
Probably. Honestly, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. That world is like completely different in my eyes.
I hope not.
Yeah. Okay.
That sounds terrible. Okay. What is a barn sour? When he gets the point. What's a barn sour? 2 words.
How do you spell the word sour?
Oh my god.
So you are.
When it smells like...
When you walk into like a barn and you're like, there's that barn sour smell.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, what do you think it is? Or what's your best bet on it?
It's the place where the horses go to poop.
Okay. So very similar, but yours is more of a smell, yours is the place. It is, a barn sour is a dislike of leaving the company of other horses or of leaving the stable.
Man, I was off. See, when I think of the word
says this?
sour, I think of like, isn't that a term for like candy in British language or whatever?
Oh,
or maybe
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
even. It's just like sours. You know,
Yeah,
they're just sour
yeah,
candy.
yeah. Ah, so you thought like poop?
Yeah, I was like, how
Wow,
does that
actually, that
relate
was
to your-
completely irrelevant to what I said, but but that was my first instinct. Okay.
Okay. What is a blaze?
A really fast horse.
Yeah. Yeah, like a really good horse, right?
No, it is a wide swath of swath. It's a wide...
Swath,
Oh, swath?
isn't it?
S-W-A-T-H?
Yeah.
Swath.
Oh, so, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know, I put such a hard emphasis on the A. It's a swath! I'm sorry. It's a wide swath of white on a horse's face, running from above the eyes to the nostrils.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I knew that.
So
Did you
cute.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know
read
any...
that somewhere before.
Ah,
Who's the horse
where?
girl, huh?
No, it was like, I'm not gonna explain it.
Okay,
Keeping secrets now, horse girl?
No.
you might be able to figure this out. What's a bran mash? Bran as in B-R-A-N, and then mash as in like mash.
Food.
Food? Okay,
a-
what's in it?
Bran.
Brands.
What else?
Mashed brands. Oats.
No.
Hey.
Okay, it's a warm meal made of wheat bran, warm water, and a little sweet feed concentrate and chopped apples or carrots. It's an occasional treat for horses.
That's so cute.
That is cute, but the name sounds terrible, bran mash. It's like, hey Stella, come and get your
Yeah.
bran mash.
I got
Like,
it.
that just sounds terrible. Okay. What is a canter?
Oh, it's the type of gallop that they have.
Yeah.
Is it...
It's not running. It's like a little
Yeah.
faster than a walk.
So you think it's
little
faster than a
skip.
walk?
A little skip.
Where is it compared to a gallop? Is it faster or slower?
Slower.
Slower. Good. Okay, so it's the gait between walk and gallop. It even says it consists of 3 beats followed by a moment of suspension and has... Well, I'm not going to go into it, but they went pretty specific into it. Okay.
I had to study that.
Wait, you had to study horses? Or like...
No, like 4-legged
Oh!
creature walking. Yeah.
Specifically horses or like just any 4-legged?
Just 4-legged creatures like trot, canter,
Mhm.
gallop.
I remember, like, I also had to... I looked it up for reference.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even know there were so many, like, speeds to horses, if that makes sense.
There are.
Okay. What's a farrier? Farrier.
A cute horse.
That does sound like a really cute horse, doesn't it?
My little
yeah.
farrier.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
my little farrier. Yeah, I want it to be that definition.
Well, it's not. It's a person who trims and shoes horses' feet.
That's cute.
It is way less
But you
cute.
know what? Also super important.
Wait. It's like so satisfying watching them do that though.
It's kind
But it's like when they carve it, it's so clean under.
of yeah, but
I'm
like,
with her on this. I remember watching those videos before,
Yeah.
and I was just not into it because I know it doesn't hurt,
Yeah.
but it looks like it would.
yeah.
Especially when don't they like bang? I don't remember the process, but like they like bang a little nail, not a little nail. They bang a pretty big nail.
Uh-huh.
Like if this is their hoof, they like bang it upwards, right?
But it's like a nail, you know? It's like one giant nail that they don't
I
feel
know,
anything.
But like, imagine a nail going inside your nail.
Ew. Okay. What's a... I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. What is a gelding?
Gilding?
G
Small horse.
Gelding. You think small horse, okay.
I think it's something they put on them.
Okay. She's closer. It's a castrated male horse.
Ah.
I forget that there's like names for those. Like if they were.
Don't we all?
Okay. What's a grade horse?
A stud horse.
Grade?
A stunt horse?
A stud.
Oh my god, a stunt horse?
I don't know horse, okay?
That's,
so that's
wild.
For
I'm
stunt.
jumping through fire.
Oh my god.
Grade horse? I'm gonna say that's like it's like a certified horse.
Okay.
So like a stunt horse?
Stop. Oh my goodness. It is a horse that is not registered with a breed association and usually not a purebred.
Oh.
So like it's like a mix.
You're not making this easy for us, huh?
Do you want me to? Should I have looked at easier terms?
Whichever one you want.
I think it's funnier if I choose the ones that aren't.
Oh my god.
Okay, what's a mare?
A male. I mean.
No, what's a mare? Mare.
It's a female horse.
Yeah.
How old do they have to be? At least to be considered a mare.
5 years.
Yeah, I was about to say 5 too.
Close. 4. No, 4. Was that when they're an adult? 4 years?
I don't even know.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
Horse lifespan. Can you search that up? Lifespan of a horse.
I feel like they can live pretty long.
I don't know. It's so iffy with them. You know, they're
20
so
years.
weird.
Oh my god.
25 to 30 years.
It's pretty cool.
And people also search for cattle. Oh, they live a lot less. They live for like 18 to 22 years.
Still a good amount.
True. I think you guys will know this. True or false? A pony is a small horse.
Like a baby
Is
horse?
it a trick question?
Let me rephrase that. A pony, true or false, a pony is a baby horse.
No.
Okay. I wish you guys didn't know that. So that it would be funnier. Oh my god! Okay, what's a ring sour?
What was that first hour?
Barn sour. All right, when they don't wanna leave the ring.
Ring what's the ring? Is that what they call the track?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they don't want to leave racing.
Damn it! I hate you guys. You guys got it. Yeah.
Addict.
It's the attitude of a horse that doesn't enjoy being ridden in an arena and looks for ways to leave the ring or quit working.
Then we got it wrong.
Yeah,
wait, no, you guys said
they didn't want to leave racing, like the track.
Oh, you guys said they didn't want to leave.
We got the opposite.
Oh, well, you guys are pretty close. You guys are on the right track.
Yeah.
I think that's close enough. I'll give you the points for that. I don't know who's winning because we're not keeping.
And we are all winners.
I feel like I'm winning.
We are all winners.
Oh, okay.
Who's a real horse person now?
Sure, I should give it to you. I know everything. I am just not saying it.
That's a winning strategy, if I say so myself. Okay. Last one. What is a working cow horse?
Cow horse?
Yeah. This one's pretty easy.
Cow horse?
No, working cow horse. That's the phrase, working cow horse.
Uh-huh.
There are three different words. There's spaces in between.
Mm-hmm.
When cow and a horse have a baby.
Oh my!
When a cow and a
and
horse
the baby
love each
has
other
finally
very much.
grown up and gotten a job.
Yeah.
Aww.
Graduated from college.
Yeah.
Now he's in the work field. He looked for a job he had so many internships. Oh.
Okay, stop. This is making me feel bad. Why is this working cow horse more successful than me?
Same. Okay, but like, what's a working cow horse?
A horse that pulls a thing.
Okay.
They're working on the field.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty close. A judged event in which the horse and rider pair must perform tasks related to cattle herding, plus a raining pattern.
Horses can herd cattle?
Yeah, how are you going to say this was an obvious one?
Working cow horse?
Yeah, the first thing you think is that the cow, is herding cattle?
Wait, I didn't know horses can herd cattle. Yeah.
Cowboys.
That's not the horse herding it, though.
Yeah, but like, you think of cowboys, you think of them on a horse, and they say cowboys, so there's cows related, so...
I guess.
Okay, you know
But
what?
I mean, I'm still with you.
I think of like dogs, you know, they just do it by themselves.
That's sheep.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, I misunderstood what you said. What?
Like dogs, they can herd by themselves.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't have someone like...
Yeah, like horses don't instinctively do it.
Yeah, that's why it says like a horse and rider pair.
Yeah, I mean, that's just not the first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that's fair. I thought you meant like cows herd... No, sorry. Dogs herd cows?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do they? Do you know what they do?
I usually see them herding sheep.
It's like sheep or like smaller creatures.
I feel like the cows would just shit on them or something.
I thought they just wouldn't care. They'd be
Whatever.
like, oh, stop barking at me and look away. Well, congratulations to the winner, whoever it is. You think it's you? Well, it'd be really embarrassing if it wasn't you, though.
Only if you make it embarrassing. Thanks, Karen.
Wow, Karen. Way to go.
I hate you both so much.
I think we were close, though. So whoever loses, like, it's fine.
Yeah. You know what? Whoever wins is just a horse girl anyway, so whatever.
I want it to be you.
Is it, though?
I want it to be. Even if it's not, I want it to be you.
Mm-hmm. Is it?
I'll give you extra points so that you're now the horse girl. Ta-da, you won!
I don't want this favoritism.
Congratulations.
That sounds like the AOL not AOL message. Those ads like, congratulations, you won an iPad, like a free iPad.
That was a really fast reaction for me. The way I said it sounded like that.
A little bit, yeah.
I can't do it again.
Yeah, I think I tried, and then I couldn't get that tone, like, intonation right. Like, it was, like, off when I said it, and I was embarrassed, but I kept going because I already started the sentence.
It has to come out naturally.
Congratulations. No, it's
no, that was nothing
so
like
bad.
that at all.
Alright, well, thank you for watching our third podcast.
Is it third?
I hate you so much. How dare you? Yes.
Okay.
I hate you so much. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
What's to fear?
Woo! Bye.